Emily in Paris Season 2 filming will begin in spring, and everyone is excited to find out what will happen next. For those that have no idea what Emily in Paris is about, it's about an American girl who moved to Paris to bring an American perspective to the marketing firm she works for. In Season 1, Emily earns herself the label of ignorant American, whose ways are questioned by the French, but nonetheless she manages to win them over. In November, Netflix confirmed the return of Season 2 by posting a video on its Instagram, which included a note from Emily's boss Sylvie, which reads, "We are writing to regrettably inform you that Emily Cooper will need to remain in Paris for an extended period of time. Despite her overconfident manner and lack of prior experience in luxury goods marketing, she has nonetheless managed to charm some of our hard-to-impress clients during her short time at Savoir. Call it bonne chance or American ingenuity. I'm leaning towards the former." Given in Season 1, Sylvie spent much of her time trying to get Emily to leave, the letter ends with, "We love having Emily in Paris, but please don't let her know that." So what is Season 2 about? Well, not much has been given away, but the creator Darren Star has plenty of ideas and wants Emily to come into her own. He told Oprah magazine, "In Season 2, she's going to be more of a part of the fabric of the world she's living in. She'll be more of a resident of the city," he said. "She'll have her feet on the ground a little more. She's making a life there." Then there is a question of her relationship and whether she will settle into one this season. Last season there was romance brewing between neighbor Gabriel and Emily, but things looked bleak since he was in a relationship with Camille. This year, according to an article posted by Deadline on 3rd February, Lily Collins, who plays Emily, speculates if anything will happen. "I don't know what they're writing right now," Collins said, "but I think it would be a little early for Emily to lock something in. I think she's still exploring the prospects. Honestly, I think Emily doesn't even know, and that's the beauty of the way that they write the show. She has yet to find all the qualities she maybe is looking for. But that being said, there is that connection with Gabriel, but now she has Camille in that love triangle. So I think there's still experiences to be had, adventure to be had, and she's still finding herself." She has also moved in with a friend Mindy, and there will be more from her work family. Darren, the show's creator, told Glamour, "We'll see more of Emily's work family, absolutely, especially Sylvie, who I feel like is so mysterious. I want to understand her more and know more about her without totally knowing, if that makes sense. Any excuse to see more of Mindy I am all for." Lily Collins also is happy to dig deeper. She told Deadline, "Maybe we get to a bit more of a backstory and experience that with some of the other characters." Collins goes on to add, "But you always know with Emily you're going to have humor and you're going to have adventure. There's going to be no shortage of that coming up, and great fashion." So true. While we are a big fan of Emily in Paris, it seems not everyone is. The show received 2 nominations for Golden Globes this year, but many claim this was due to unethical conduct. According to The Times, more than 30 members of the HFPA, that's over a third of the voting body, were flown to France to visit the set of the Netflix show. Members stayed 2 nights at the 5-star $1,400 per night Paris Peninsula Resort and treated to a fancy lunch at the historic Musée des Arts Forains, all paid for by Paramount. HFPA rules do prohibit gifts from any studio or creator valued at more than $125, but covering travel expenses was a loophole. In fact, one member even said they treated us like kings and queens. Interesting. The LA Times launched its investigation after the dismissal of a lawsuit by journalist Kirsty Flaw, who sued last year, alleging her own rejection from joining was part of the organization's illegal cartel-like behavior. An anonymous HFPA member told The Times Flaw was dead on, saying they don't hire serious journalists on purpose. HPFA's spokesperson responded to these allegations by saying, "We do not control the individual votes of our members. We seek to build cultural understanding through film and TV and recognize how the power of creative storytelling can educate people around the world to issues of race, representation, and orientation." Emily in Paris received nominations for Best Television Series, Musical, or Comedy, and Best Performance by an Actress in a Musical or Comedy for star Lily Collins. Whether you think it was due to unethical behavior or not, the show is an eye-opener, and there are interesting lessons to be learnt about both cultures. Thanks for watching. Have it all daily. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check out our website for more.